Hey everybody, I thought I'd go through the Dark Horse now for previews. Hopefully you like Dark Horse books. I get some books from them. I get Image, and I notice I've been getting different books different ones that I see that I like. I've been trying out different things. I was talking to a guy at Pack Rat tonight. Met him named Brian. He was pretty cool. Different books he likes to get, and I told him I like horror stuff sometimes. Not too gory or anything like that, but if it's got like a scary story, I kind of like it because it just gives you like different ideas because you're like, wow, I can't believe how that's happening and everything like that. And not that I want it to actually happen in real life, but it's just kind of cool to read that sometimes, like Walking Dead. And I like what's going on with King in Black right now. Just scary. You're like, I can't believe this is happening. And now with Marvel buying Alien and everything like that, see, that's going to be coming out in the new previews and stuff like that. And there's covers out right now with Spider-Man on the front with Alien. And they got Venom on the front with Alien, and I'm going to try to do a haul video so you can see those. But some of those books, what did you guys pick up? It's like, wow, there's so many cool comic books coming out. So from DC and Marvel, and most of that picked up Marvel stuff. So I'm going to look up this right now. Let's see what's going on with Dark Horse. So this, you see Avatar, the next Shadow, #1. An untold story set immediately after the events of Avatar. Then we got a Mike Mignola, The Quarantine Sketchbook. That looks cool. Features Mignola sketches of Hellboy, unexpected pop culture characters, and more. And this book here, Crimson Flower. I like Matt Kent. I like his artwork. Or writing, I mean. Matt Kent and Matt Lesniewski comes a brand new mind-altering journey through Russian folktales. So let's go through here. Here it is again here. Crimson Flower. Looks interesting. Like I said, I usually try the first book sometimes, or sometimes I don't. If I look at it and go, I'm going to pass on that one. This comes out January 20th. You see, from New York Times bestselling mind management creator Matt Kent and Matt Lesniewski, The Freak, comes a brand new mind-altering journey through Russian folktales, trained assassins, and government conspiracies. After losing her family in a violent home invasion, a woman uses folktales to cope. In a blood-soaked journey toward revenge, she tracks down the man responsible for her family's deaths, only to discover a startling government plot to weaponize folktales and use them to raise children into super assassins. Wow. That's different. Wonder how that's going to go. And here's some of the artwork, I guess, here. Wow, he's built weird. Now we got Avatar, The Next Shadow, #1 of 4. Jeremy Barlow, Josh Hood. You got Wes Dezoba. And Guilherme Balby doing the cover. Or Balby. January 6th. It should be out now. Nice cover. I like the colors. An untold story set immediately after the events of Avatar. Jake Sully maintains his position as leader of the Omaticai Kaya Navi tribe, but with their homeland in ruins, he begins to doubt his place among them. As the Navi and human feud persist, tensions between the tribes begin to escalate as long-standing family rivalries ignite, spawn treachery and betrayal. Okay, that's the gem of the month. Here we go. That was a great movie. I love that. That special effects and everything was cool, or were cool. See what's going on with that. Now here's the sketchbook. I love sketchbooks and stuff. These are so cool. Love to look at the artwork of other people, how they draw. Let's see. It's a quarantine sketchbook. This comes out in March on the 3rd. It says 208 pages for $40. Wow. Hardcover, 9x12. Let's see. During the coronavirus quarantine, legendary Hellboy creator Mike Mignola posted original pencil sketches online and auctioned off the art to raise money for Jose Andres' World Central Kitchen. The sketches went viral and were the talk of the comics internet, along with Jim Lee's stuff too, man. That helped out comic books. And I think Jim Lee's coming out with a sketchbook with all the stuff with his stuff in it. But you got to go on his site, I think, for his. I didn't see it in one of these. And then Alex Ross, all the timeless covers. He's coming out with a book with all those covers in it where you can pull them out as posters. I thought that was cool. That's in one of the upcoming previews. We'll have to look at that soon. I'm trying to go through these faster because I don't want to be way behind and everything like that. So I'm going to try to stick with posting these and squeeze in some haul videos at the same time. So now those sketches are published in print for the first time, with all profits going to the World Kitchen Central Kitchen. This new oversized hardcover collection is a must-read or must-have for Mignola readers and art fans alike. That's cool. The book features an introduction by Mignola, alongside sketches of Hellboy, beloved and unexpected pop culture characters. I keep making up words. Macabre chess pieces, gothic vegetable creatures, and strange vampires, and more. All profits go to charity. Jose Andres World Central Kitchen. That's cool. A collection of Mike Mignola's self-quarantine sketches during the 2020 coronavirus pandemic. That's cool. Now we got BPRD, The Devil You Know, Omnibus. That's down here. Like I said, Mike Mignola, I don't know how he writes. He writes so much. He's got people helping him, I see. But this one's here with him and Scott Alley, and Lawrence Campbell's doing the art with Christopher Mitten and Dave Stewart. So we got over here, we got BPRD Hell on Earth, Volume 1 trade. Hey, just a second here. Let me pause this real quick. Okay. So I'm going to just look at these. These are all just omnibus. So I'll just show you these real quick. I mean, these are collected books here. 440 pages on this one. The Devil You Know. It's like, wow. And then this one's 448 pages with the Hell on Earth Volume 1 trade. So I won't read the descriptions or anything like that. But just to go through them faster here. If you want me to read them, just let me know in the comments, and I'll make the videos like longer, or it'll take longer to do stuff, but I'll have more videos. Like I'm trying to make them maybe a half hour, 20 minutes to a half hour, and you can watch them whenever you get a chance to. Like I said, a lot of people like to use them for background noise. But here's Norse Mythology, Volume 1, and Neil Gaiman with P. Craig Russell. Well, I met him once. I talked about it before. He's a pretty cool guy. But beautiful artwork. Now this one's Volume 1 hardcover, 144 pages for $30, coming out in March. That one. And then this one's Norse Mythology number 4. Here's a variant cover down here by David Mack. That's cool. And this one, Loki rescues the gods from his own foolish wager in The Master Builder. And we learn of Loki's most dangerous spawn, who will each play a part in the end of all things, and Loki's children. Drawn by David Rubin. Ether. That's cool. And this is like, I guess, the collection of it. Because I saw some of these on the shelf. I don't know if it's issue 2 I saw on the shelf or issue 1 on the shelf at Pack Rat or Laughing Ogre. I went to 2 of them, getting them all combined together. I went to both of them tonight. I got off a little bit earlier, so I went by both stores and found books that they didn't have at the other one, so it was cool. This is Gerard Way. Tales from the Umbrella Academy. You Look Like Death. I looked at this too. I was talking about it with the guy I said I met at Pack Rat, Brian, and we were like looking at all the different books thing, and we like to get number 1s of them just to see what they're about. And if we like them, we'll continue to buy them. But if we don't, like you say, you just don't buy it. I've talked about that before too. So Umbrella Academy, okay. When 18-year-old Claus gets himself kicked out of Umbrella Academy and his allowance discontinued, he heads to a place where his ghoulish talents will be appreciated. Hollywood. Oh boy. This one's You Look Like Death. Tales from the Umbrella Academy. You Look Like Death, 5 of 6. And then we got variant covers down here. Wow. Claus travels into the void in search of the dead wife of the vampire chimp boss. Oh boy. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Now we got the True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, National Anthem, number 4 of 6. Gerard Way again. You see, there's 32 pages. January 13th. During a road stop psychedelic, out-of-body experience Killjoys leader Mike Milligram learns more about his past. Meanwhile, the old gangs and adversaries of our heroes are called together to hunt them down for a final showdown at an abandoned mall. I got some variants down here. And we got Overwatch. A variant right here by GGDG. Tracer, London Calling, 205. Mariko Tamaki wrote the writing. Babs Tarr is doing the art. Rachel Cohen is going to be doing the cover. Bengal does a cover, and GGDG does a variant cover. A tracer searches for parts to repair the Omnics grid. She attracts the attention of two different Omnic leaders. Case, who distrusts humans, and Mandata, who dreams of humanomic equality. Okay, now we got The Witcher, Fading Memories trade, March 17th, 112 pages. Cool cover. Who's watching the TV show on Netflix? The first-ish part of what I saw so far with Janet was really good. So we have to watch the rest of it. With just so many different things coming on. I just got like Disney Plus so I could watch The Mandalorian because I've been seeing how good it is. So I said, you know what? Just get it and then watch it. So I have to be talking about that hopefully soon. I've seen other people talking about it, and I want to see how great it is. And I watched part of the last episode of season 2, was it? Or season 1, season 2, and I'm thinking, I better stop this so I can watch the whole thing and see what is so great about it, because they had people online like crying and tearing up, so I'm thinking, I gotta watch that. As Geralt explores new career possibilities, he receives a request from the mayoress of Towitz, a small town where children are being kidnapped by foglets. Wow. Now we got The Witcher here, Fading Memories. That's a wild cover. And we got a variant down here by Jeremy Wilson. The Witcher, Fading Memories, number 3 of 4. Bartose, what does that say? Zitzbor. Writing, Ahmed Mir is doing the art. Okay, that's 32 pages, January 27th, miniseries. When the mayoress of Badrine fires Geralt from the case of the town's kidnapped children, he believes that covert activities are occurring behind the scenes. Okay, something's going on if you don't want him to finish his work, finish his job, so you got to check that out. Epic Adventures, Lifelong Friendships, Stranger Things, and Dungeons and Dragons, number 3 of 4. That's a cool cover. And we got some variants down here. So what's amazing, these guys got bigger, and they're older now, so they really can't. They can use the images of them in the comic books, but they have to make them in older adventures now. So this came out January 6th, so this is out right now. So here we go. Months have passed since 11 defeated the Mind Flayer by closing a gate to the Upside Down, saving her friends and probably the world. Life is rapidly changing for the young group of friends, and despite all they have been through, they are finding time to play D&D again. This time, new members are joining the party. Cool, that was a good series. I love that. I hope that they do more. Everything okay. This one's soon to be a sci-fi live-action series. Resident Alien, Your Ride's Here, number 3 of 5. Peter Hogan and Stephen Parkhouse. January 13th, this will be out. Let's see, look at the cover real quick. Cool. One of the most charming and wonderful comics being published today by Jeff Lemire. So Jeff Lemire likes it. Okay, stranded in the small town Patience, Washington, alien detective Harry pretends to be a human doctor as his human entanglements get more and more complicated. A threatening federal agent gets way too close to Harry, hurting one of his friends, and Honey, a sweet, strange child who can see Harry in his true form, goes missing from a wedding celebration. Wow. Now we got Colonel Weird, Cosmogog, Jeff Lemire. We got a variant down there by Malachi Ward. This is number 44, it says. January 27th will be out. Trapped in a cosmic pattern and losing his mind, Colonel Weird has a final revelation taking him back to where everything started and reveals the way toward freedom. See, some of this stuff, there's so many books. Now, does that sound interesting to you? You sit there and go, you know what, sometimes some of this stuff sounds interesting. I like to read everything, but it's like to try to do that, it's near impossible. So I pick a few things like King in Black. I'm really intrigued with that, and I really like the idea of it. So I'm going to try to buy every single issue, and I'm looking at the previews from the next few months, or for the next few months, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of books. I'm like, wow. And then there's so much stuff coming out with DC, Future State, and the Winter Song or something like that. They got something coming out. I'm like, can I get all of those? It's like there's a lot. Future State's going to have a lot of books covering everything. Here's Jeff Lemire now. Barbalian Red Planet Trade. Wow. He's spooky looking. We got this one here. Barbalian Red Planet. Number 3 of 5. So they got the collected version here. This is going to be 120 pages. It collects issues 1 through 5 here. Mark Marks. That's cool. Like John Johns. Mark Marks has found his place on Earth as both a decorated police officer and as a beloved superhero, Barbalian. But in the midst of the AIDS crisis, hatred from all sides makes balancing these identities seem impossible, especially when a Martian enemy from the past hunts him down to take him back, dead or alive. Oh boy. Now we got here, there's a variant cover down here by Andy Koch. That's different. Here he is right there. Not at the bottom or on the side there. Now this one's number 3 of 5. Tate Bromble and Jeff Lemire doing the writing. Gabriel Hernandez Walta is doing the art and the cover. Jordi Belair is doing the cover or colors. Andy Koch or Odd Koch is going to do the that variant cover I showed you down there. That's cool. On sale January 20th, 32 pages. Barbalian continues to flee the Martian bounty hunter Boa Bose. So they're doing the names with the names like BB or AA or MM, just like John John's JJ, and continues to develop a relationship with a young activist under an assumed identity. But past and present collide when Boa begins targeting police and Barbalian's life. Whoa. Okay. Then we got Bill and Ted Are Doomed. Trade paperback. You see the new movie yet? I have to check it out. I don't know if it says it got a good rating, I guess, from fans. I'm not sure what it did with the critics. You know how that goes sometimes. If you're a Bill and Ted fan, you'll want to pick this one up. It is most excellent and non-bogus. Kaboom! March 17th, 104 pages. Trade paperback 7x10. Evan Dorkin doing the writing and the cover, and Roger Langridge is doing the art. After defeating the alien dictator D. Nomolos in Bogus Journey in 1995, things aren't looking as excellent as they should for either Bill and Ted or Wild Stylins. Okay. Then we got Spy Island trade paperback. Chelsea Kane is doing the writing. Leah Mitternick is doing the cover. Elsie McCall is doing the art, and Rochelle Rosenberg is doing the colors. 128 pages, 7x10, March 31st. Spy Island. Wow. A Bermuda Triangle mystery. The world's best spies keep watch over the Bermuda Triangle from a mysterious island outpost teeming with supernatural intrigue, monsters, and evil villains set on global domination. Wow. Okay. Breaklands, Volume 1, The Chase. Jordan Justin, Tyasetta, and Sarah Stern been working on that one. March 3rd. You see, 150 years after the end of the civilization, everyone has powers. Some big, some small, but you need them just to survive in a new age. Okay. That's just saying this is collecting Original comics 1 through 5. So that's what that is. Now we got Everything Volume 2, trade paperback. Christopher Cantwell and I.N.J. Colbert. March 3rd, 128 pages. The Mind-Blowing Conclusion by Christopher Cantwell and I.N.J. Colbert. Murky answers to bizarre questions finally surface. Who or what is really in control of the Everything megastore, and why? And I just looked at this book too. They had everything. I'm not sure what number it was. So I was wondering what this is. So I can see, wow. Bubbles with energy and inventiveness. Jeff Lemire. Highly recommended for fans of Twin Peaks. Okay, Christian Ward. This collects issues 6 through 10, it says here. And look at this, it's saying monstrous villains will be revealed when an all-out war explodes between unlikely enemies, as unexpected heroes brave the unfathomable. Perhaps inhuman depths of the store to save a derailed American dream and rewrite the future. Okay. Ooh, now we got ElfQuest. Stargazer's Hunt. Trade paperback. That collects issues, 1 through 4. March 3rd. Wendy, Penny, and Richard. Sonny Straight's going to be doing the art. Well, Wendy's going to do the cover, and Richard and Wendy are writing it. I met them once. They were pretty cool. When ElfQuest, the final quest, concluded, it ended the hero's journey of Cutter Kinseeker, chief of the Wolf Riders. Now we got Usagi Yojimbo Saga, Volume 1, 2nd edition. Stan Sakai. That's cool. And then we got a Variant limited edition hardcover down there. Okay, March 24th. 632 pages, black and white. Wow. And then they got a limited hard edition hardcover for $80. So the top one's $30 and the bottom one's $79.99, $80, something like that. Celebrate Stan Sakai's beloved Rabbit Ronin, Mayumoto Usagi, in his epic trek along the warrior's path in his first 2nd edition volume of the comic saga, featuring brand new original cover art by Stan Sakai, beginning with over 600 pages of Usagi's essential adventures. Woo! Collects Usagi Yojimbo Volume 2, 1 through 16, and Volume 3, 1 through 6. Full color cover gallery. The limited edition hardcover is signed. Oh, for $80, that's not bad. That'd be cool. If you like him, yeah. Let's see, Orville. Season 2.5, trade paperback. Let's see, March 24th. Board the starship Orville and adventure through space on these new missions set between seasons 2 and 3 of Seth MacFarlane's hit sci-fi TV show. Then we got Trial of the Wizard King. Trilogy Book 2 trade paperback, March 17th. Cadrith Alanis has returned and the mercenaries have scattered. They did their job, received their pay, and now just want to live their lives. This I wanted to get when it was out because it just looked freaky. And look at that, Freaks of the Heartland. Look at that picture there. I'd love to see that, like the art, if they were to actually do that, like M. Night Shyamalan. I'd like to see him do something like this. Who else would be a good horror guy to do this? That's cool. Steve Niles here. Greg Ruth. 2nd edition trade. This is March 17th, 160 pages for $20. Trevor's monstrous little brother lives in the barn behind the house. The boy's only 6 years old, but he towers over his older brother and possesses incredible strength. For years, Trevor has looked after his baby brother, keeping him from the light. But now that's all about to change. His family's secret is about to be revealed, uncovering the horrible truth of the small Midwestern town the boys have grown up in. Steve Niles, creator of Criminal Macabre, teams with Greg Ruth for a bizarre tale of horror unlike anything you've seen before. That looks cool. Wow. Like stuff like this. I wonder what it'd be like just watching some of the video games that are out. You're like, oh man, Silent Hill or some of the other stuff that they got planned. You're like, Whew, I've been watching the Walking Dead, like, cartoon version on YouTube, and I bought the first game because I wanted to play it myself and see what it was like and make the decisions myself. The art of, what's that say? Supercell. That's funny. Look at those. Is it a wrestling game or something? Or let's see what this is. March 3rd, 208 pages, $40 hardcover. A first-of-a-kind tome that includes a plethora of art along with commentary showcasing the development of all the Supercell games. Cool. This book also gives a one-of-a-kind look into the games that have never been released, as well as commentary from the Supercell team. The Art of Keyforge, hardcover. Osmodee, writer. March 24th, 208 pages for $40 hardcover. I guess that's the cover down there. Keyforge. From the creator of Magic the Gathering. That looks cool. Always like books like that, just to flip through them and see them. Explore the Crucible and the distinct houses of Keyforge through a gorgeously designed collection of the game's masterfully created art. This vibrant art book explores Keyforge's contest of power and wit, with hundreds of illustrations that demonstrate the countless possibilities that are available across every deck, showcasing the whimsical and exciting art and glorious detail. That's cool. Now we got Bandit, Volume 2, Stealers, Keepers, trade paperback. Colleen Coover doing the art. Paul Tobin's doing the writing. March 31st, 136 pages. Let's see, World's Greatest Thief is a costume teen burglar by the name Noam de how do you pronounce that? I know there's Noam de Tar of Bandit, and she's been challenged for the title. The great thieving races on as Bandit and rival Monsieur compete to steal priceless artifacts from a criminal organization and its evil leader. But their response could make this bandit's final crime spree. Final crime spree. Okay, now we got Earth Boy. That's cool. All one color and then, or different colors of orange and yellow. And they got him with that black ink around him and everything. That's cool. Paul Tobin again. And Ron Chan, Earth Boy Trade. 136 pages, March 24th. A new original graphic novel from the team behind New York Times bestselling Plants vs. Zombies comics. Paul Tobin and Ron Chan. Benson, one young teen boy with dreams of venturing into space and becoming a galactic ranger, is given the chance to make his hopes a reality when he's selected to join an elite academy full of strange characters and unusual alien classmates. Okay, this will be the last page I read here. Disney Pixar Monsters Incorporated and Monsters University. The story of the movies and comics hardcover. That's funny. That girl was adorable, and if you've seen the movie, how she was cute. Now we got this one over here. This is Gert and the Sacred Stones. I almost say scared. Monsters Mike Wazowski and hotshot James P. Sullivan Sully are in for a wild ride as their competitive spirit gets them in trouble at both Monsters University and at Monsters Incorporated. This one, Gert here. This is 160 pages. This one coming out March 10th as well. This timely tale of an endless war between humans and nature follows young orphan Gert, whose land is shrouded in a thick fog, hiding ferocious, fantastical animals that besiege her village. Wow. Okay, that's going to be one part. I'm not sure how many more pages this is, but let me see if I can do it. I'm almost done, I think, with this. Yeah, let's go through this real quick. I'll just read these off. Berserk, Deluxe Edition, Volume 7. That looks cool. March 10th as well. 704 pages. Wow. And this one, Hellsing, Deluxe Edition, Volume 3. Comes out March 17th, 686 pages. Woo! And we got these Dark Horse water bottles. Those are cool. February 10th, 17 ounces of hot or cold liquid. Look at it, they're like $20 each. Pretty cool. Then we got Dark Horse Mask. The Mask, Hellboy, and Umbrella Academy. Bill and Ted's pens. The masks are like $10 each, and the pens are $14.99. Then we got the Witcher figures. These are cool. Geralt for $50. Then we got the Witcher Wild Hunt Triss Marigold for $50. Cool. 7 3/4 inch tall, and she's 8 1/4 inch tall. And then these are all relist of stuff. And then we'll go on to IDW with Amazing Spider-Man. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. And Collect the Dude is out.